Why seek answers when we do know the question?
No, you're not the only one chasing down leads. Maybe we can help each other.
Some things stay buried for a reason. Digging them up can get you killed.
Yeah? When did that ever stop you?
Guess that's fair.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Let's get this done. The barrier appears.
Blasting up!
Enemy turret over there!
Get the robots back to our barricade.
Oh, to begin again.
You fool! An enemy here! Take the lead!
Vote for your map. Welcome to Junkertown.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
You got the demon on your side.
Your worth is a hypothesis. Prove it.
Let's get this show on the road!
Set up here.
What can I say? I'm a team player.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Let's go get him.
Stop the pain.
Over there! Stop the payload!
I am something more. Reforming you. Receive my aid. Such grievous wounds. A cure for all the tales.
Over here!
No wound is truly mortal.
We need to pump the brakes on the payload!
Misery made manifest.
stopping the payload?
No.
The payload
start
has
anew.
reached the checkpoint.
Big stunner left. Give yourself to me. Pain is I'm restored. What is it now? The sick for the parched.
Payload back! Stop the payload! How now?
You cannot escape me. My condition is improved. They're trying to take me out. Surrender to my will. Preparing your cellular makeup. Yours is not the unassailable prowess.
Let's make a scene.
Lending a hand. Your end is within my reach.
For real? Everybody right!
Eyes open now. Secure for all the days. Misery made manifest. More swimmers in the deep end of the dash pool. Receive my aid. A welcome advantage.
Stop the payload! There you are!
You cannot escape me.
The payload has reached the
Bothersome.
checkpoint.
Over here! Let's push the payload back!
Payload's on the move. Let's put a stop to it.
Surrender to my will. Nuisances and nothing more.
We're really getting to stop that payload!
Proszę, dziękuję. Pain is inevitable.
We got us into the iris.
I've dealt with cynics before.
Start your engines!
We're outnumbered.
We We must get them off the payload. I offer something more.
Over here!
A taste of poison. A sip for the pot.
Push the payload back!
Misery made in
Stop the payload!
Great minds
Get in
are
there,
always
Beelzebub!
persecuted.
Everyone! Stop the pylon!
Receive my aid.
Look at them! Take him in there!
What is it now?
Over there!
Help me! You need only ask for my help.
They want to fight, huh? Let's give it to them.
Big stanger left.
60 seconds.
Enhancing your vitals.
I'm having a memorable time.
Lending a hand.
30 seconds remaining.
You cannot escape me. Surrender to my will.
We're outnumbered.
10 seconds remaining.
To start anew.
Overtime. Defeat.
Do you find yourself to be a man of your word?
I, for the most part, yeah.
Do you think that's important to be?
Yes, I think it's important to be genuine, and I think it's important to go through with the things you say besides the Tesla giveaway. But yeah.
Can I ask how much this car is worth, roughly?
Yeah, it's around like a little.
Select a map.
So around 200K, let's say.
Yeah.
What's 5% of that?
$10,000.
So then why the fuck have you not paid me the $10,000 that you owe me from our last basketball 1v1? When I beat your ass, you did not pay me. You did not pay me, and every time I asked you to pay me, you dodged it. And now you're trying to rematch me in basketball when I haven't paid it out the first time.
not leave a broken world behind.
Non c'è casa migliore di questa.
Don't touch me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Let's move out. Yeah.
Enemies here.
Moira by your side.
Objective unlocked.
Keep fighting. Reloading. Rescue that robot.
The enemy's moving their barricade.
Sweet dreams. Don't fret. I see you. They're moving the barricade. I'll keep you up. I still have some fight in me.
Get him back.
Don't let them push any further.
Big Starlight.
Enemy forward spawn room.
Shall we show you their new thing? Shaping out the best.
شكله مؤلم.
Cannot escape me. Retribution comes! The enemy is pushing their best.
I'm burning with high fire!
I won't let you fall. You've embarrassed yourself.
Driving the robot forward.
Healed up.
Serve by design.
Enemy forward spawn room.
I see you.
You'll be horrible progress. I need healing.
Minor perk unlocked.
I've got you.
Eyes on the star.
I'm acquired.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Now.
Inferno sono io!
Touch now.
Light into
Build a
being.
robot!
That must sting. Happy to assist.
Anyone?
Still in.
Do you keep pushing, robot?
I keep you up.
Mind the shot.
Kill the Mahal.
I watch over you. I'm under attack. Need a moment to recharge. Enemy in sight.
Over there!
No recovery.
Making fine progress with our barricade.
The chain of command.
Your team is close to
Almost
taking
caught
the
up.
lead.
We can do it.
I'm
Aid
not
me.
finished.
Retrieve the robot.
I won't let you fall.
Retribution comes!
A never-burning flame.
No wonder I got
This will end. I have taken the robot. Let's not tarry.
I appreciate the support.
A taste of poison.
Your team is close.
The lead is
to
nearly
taking the lead.
ours. Keep pushing.
You keep pushing, robot.
I have you. Keep fighting.
We've lost possession of the robot.
Not so fast.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Sono inarrestabile.
That's much better. Don't fret. I see you. Sew it for your wounds.
Why argue when you can push?
Set by design.
Nothing lost.
This will end.
60 seconds
Taking care of you.
Your team is close to
The lead will soon be ours. Come on, everyone. Let's push.
You made the right decision. I have you. Keep fighting.
Your team has taken the lead.
The lead is ours.
Just hold on
Now
a bit
be
longer,
savage.
everyone.
Retribution comes.
Overtime.
Last chance to take the robot.
Stop their push.
Our time runs short. Take the robot now.
This ends now. Double freeze! Don't move!
Watch out! I'm standing hot.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Sublime lethality.
Victory. Play of the game. Epic.
international success.
Les JD Gaming, ensuite, qui vont pouvoir nous rejoindre, mais forcément Space Station Gaming, de fiers représentants de la région Nord-Amérique, mais ont-ils ce qu'il faut?
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Space Station Gaming versus JD Gaming starts right now.
Thank you very much. SSG taken to an international stage once again, hoping not to repeat what happened in Tokyo. They didn't take a single map, or I should asterisk that. UV took a map. It was in the show match at the beginning of the year after stage one.
Fight to the death. I don't have time to ruin your plans again, but I'm sure my agents would love the chance.
Your agents? No, that won't have the same spark.
Nice augments. They must have cost quite a bit.
You have no idea.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
That must sting.
Escort the payload.
Taking care of you. I'm reloading. I'm taking damage. I won't let you fall. I'm on the payload. Rest up, old man.
The payload has reached.
I see you.
It's go time.
I keep you up. Hard work is rewarded.
Get this payload moving again.
I'm here. Keep fighting. Nanoboost is ready. Watch here.
No power down. Get in there.
I'm on the payload.
Help me.
Breaking them down. Cybernetic innovation is do something.
Sweet dreams. I keep you up. The payload has reached the checkpoint.
On the payload.
It's go time.
Don't fret. I see you. The payload is approaching the destination. I keep you up.
Oh, look at this little turret.
On the payload.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Team kill. Victory.
Quite potential to be able to try and escape away from a vendetta becomes much harder, especially because like if we are going to be seeing the Ana become that staple, right? Ana's positioning, the mobility, is attached to the cat. Once the cat has been able to drop the Ana off into that position, the vendetta will be able to quite easily go and hunt the Ana down.
Yeah, you need to hit the sleep, and even if you hit the sleep, you're probably dead anyway. Let's be honest with ourselves here. And then you're not using offensive nades, using defensive ones, then it all kind of falls apart from there. Big Cuffer fan in the audience too, man.
Well, the desk were Cuffer fans as well.
Everybody's a
apparently.
Cuffer fan, okay. Ex-GK player, of course, Cuffer.
Oh, that's
okay.
okay.
Okay, he's ready. We're ready. Samoa starting right now. JD Gaming versus SSG. First game for both teams here in the stage to land at EWC, this mid-season championships. We knew it was going to be a tough one for a lot of teams. A whole lot more teams than there were in Tokyo too. So a whole lot more surprises in store.
I mean, do JD Gaming go for the Mauga now that they've been banned away from the Lucio? And as we said, Bellas Rhea tends to be the Mauga player for JD Gaming, and he is not starting. So it looks like they've pivoted away from it, as Pork will be starting off on that Ramatra. Yeah.
One small step at a time.
Hey, be careful, Juho. Your mother will be furious if I let anything happen to you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
breaths. We can do this.
Enemy over there!
Catch me up. I'm here. Keep fighting. Helping you out. Stand up straight. Sword for your wounds.
The enemy's pushing! Let's take care of them!
I'll keep you up. No recovery.
I have the lead. Take it back.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. Enemy forward. I won't let you fall. This will cut the pace.
Minor perk unlocked.
Don't say. I see you.
Much better.
Happy to assist. Healing you.
I'm taking naps harder than you! Enemy forward spawn already.
Still in.
Stick with the robot!
I won't let you fall. We will fortify.
They took the robot! Let's fix that! Want the kitsune?
I go out on my terms.
And move! Enemy forward spawn room activated.
You're powered up. Get in there. You're welcome.
Let's get back to basics.
You're amazing.
Team kill.
Moving with haste.
Over there! Enemy forward spawn. We're moving!
Need to reload.
Adaptive circuits engaged. May.
Rescue that robot. This is not the end.
Enemy forward spawn room activated.
Don't fret. I see you. Being fortified. Hush, they're moving the barricade. I'll keep you up. That must sting. I've got you. You're powered up. Get in there. The Iron Chorus watches over you. Stand up straight.
2 minutes. Robot's mine!
You made the right decision. I've slept one.
Picking up the pace.
Sword for your wounds. I'm under attack.
Let the kitsune guide you!
They took the robot!
I'm
Get it back!
not finished. They have superior numbers.
They took the robot.
Out of ammo.
Enemy it's go time! Adaptive circuits engaged. Orisa. Overtime.
Defeat.
Yeah, okay.
Got a Death Blossom. It's not going to be set up with anything too free though, with the cage being used in that last fight from Hawk. But as if a nano from Monk can maybe even set up Kaneki to force out this mount. Already taking a lot of damage. His Hawk ends up just dashing away though, no problem. Here's the High Noon. Lethal swinging in. Everybody taking cover now. Oh, Mewtwo doesn't quite end up going down there. The defense mage is good enough to help him stay up. Same can't be said though for the rest of the team, as they're forced to go for a reset, but without any time left, it's up to Kaneki to touch. Maybe Roxy, but they've just not got any bodies left.
Catnap
Little
here.
boop, Roxy.
For your map. Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
Stick together. Let me take the hit.
Knowledge is its own reward.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
Misery made manifest.
Escort the payload.
On with it.
My ultimate is charging.
Your end is within my reach. Preparing your cellular makeup.
I'm moving the payload.
You cannot escape me. Ambition despair.
Wipe them out.
Meal of weeks. Lubricant. May I? Big stanger left. My conditions improved. Transporting the payload. Be nourished. You will be renewed. You cannot escape me. Surrender to my will. I've dealt with cynics before. I will make use of this.
Payload rolling out.
How does it matter? Oh, help me! A cure for all the days. Eyes open now. Receive my aid. Be nourished. Such grievous wounds. Persistence is always rewarded. A sip for the polish.
Till termination.
Surrender to my will.
Major pack unlocked.
Great minds are always persecuted. A welcome advantage. Big stanger ladder. You will be renewed. Misery made yourself to me. Time again to try.
Life protects life.
Lending a hand.
That one's confirmed.
I offer something more. Nuisances and nothing more.
Victory. Play of the game.
Force them onto the Mauga. And as we talked about, even before that map started, when you look at that performance within their own region playoffs, when they wanted to play Mauga, Roxy was just not comfortable. More flexible on things like the Diva and the Sigma and the Ramatra, but not at all comfortable on the Mauga. And I think since Mauga is just not going to be a target ban at this point, because Space Station more than happy to just leave it in so Hawk can play it and excel past JD, you want to have Belos Rhea just in case you have to play more into the Mauga depths.
Main man on the screen just there. Sugar free a minute ago. Him and Lethal. I mean, look at the stage that they had. That stage was just so clean. And that's crazy to think about too, because they went to Tokyo, didn't get a single map win, and then they come in stage 2, completely dominate. And what they've been saying in the interviews after those matches was, look, we just changed everything up.
Yeah.
We changed how we approach the game. We changed how we scrim. We changed how we just think about situations. And it has worked so well. It's like this is a brand new team. Like, straight up.
Taking losses can be really motivational for teams, right?
The most motivated they've ever been after Tokyo. I mean, honestly, yeah, I am not
it's a
in a position to disagree.
hard blow to go to an international tournament. The devs were talking about the fact that when we looked at the formation of this team within the NA region, people were putting them first. We were trying to work out, like, between Space Station and Dallas Fuel, who will take first seed for NA. A lot of people thought it would be Space Station Gaming.
Yeah, I can't remember the predictions for that finals, like from the audience and whatnot. I'll try and look it up, because that was a very much expected, well, I think I heard Fuel, actually. But I think everybody else was on the side of SSG, just how dominant they were. I mean, Fuel, obviously, we know they are an extremely strong team, and clearly the height of pressure there in the finals, they're able to sneak it away from SSG. But honestly, if you're Space Station at that point, like, you qualify as soon as you make it the upper bracket.
Yep.
So you're like, well, okay, sure, it was great to win. Of course it is. Everybody wants to come first place in their region. But then you just concentrate more on preparing for an international stage. And yes, we had a patch, of course, but it wasn't to the point where everything was
like
mixed
Cat's
up.
still very
still good.
much one of the best supports at being able to set up the rest of your heroes. Cat Cass was already being played. Cat Bastion was already being played. Mizuki's still around, but we haven't seen that much of him so far today, as it seems like the Cat coming in forces you to have to play things like the Ana or the Kiriko alongside it. If Mizuki is in play, it's mostly the Kiriko. Sometimes we get a little bit funky with it, and we've been seeing some pairings of Mizuki Juno that the CN teams have been liking to play around with on maps like Circuit, but mostly on attack as opposed to defense, to just be very much aggressive, rolling forward, trying to take all of the tempo from your opponent, not giving them the opportunity to be able to breathe. As for JD Gaming, like, looking at
I'll decide my own fate.
Better watch your back now. Helix is gonna wipe your whole operation off the map.
I reckon they'll try. But when I'm through, the West will be wild again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Time to get this rolling.
Enemies in our orbit.
They're trying to take me out. Thanks, Kiriko.
The objective is not.
Didn't say you could leave.
Claiming the objective.
Don't know when to quit, do they?
Someone needs a hand.
They got us outnumbered.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key. A sip for the parched. Give yourselves to me.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Cure for all the days.
It's getting close. Hey.
Time again to try again.
Get in there, Bob.
I'll offer something more. Lending a hand.
Shield activated.
Misery made manifest.
I've got you in my sights.
Surrender to my will. but one cure for madness. I need healing. Mending you. Much more efficient. I'm grateful. I must recharge. Hold on.
First round, 1. Score 1-0.
Knowledge is its own reward. Over here.
If I
Over
pay
here.
for charging and hitting things.
We have an understanding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Your end is within my reach.
Eyes on the bad guys.
For all the days.
The objective is now.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
I'll run here.
Receive my aid. You cannot escape me. A welcome advantage.
We're outnumbered.
I offer something more. Kick this off. Pain is inevitable.
Taking a point. Don't leave me hanging.
Eyes open now. A taste of poison. Surrender to my will.
Over here.
Your end is within my reach.
Scorch the sky!
Double. The milk of human consciousness was spoiled.
That can't be all of them.
You only asked for my help. Please flourish.
Oh my god.
That's much better. Oh,
Back in the fight.
Objective. Push them out.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. for the part.
Round 2 lost.
Enhancing your vitals.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
Your assistance is appreciated.
Score 1-1.
I'll get up no matter how many times they knock me down. If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Prepare yourselves for the decisive battle. You cannot escape me.
Over here!
Preparing your cellular makeup.
Go take the objective with me.
I offer something more. Pain is inevitable.
Enemy here!
You need only ask for my help. Within my reach. Receive my aid.
Get them off the objective! They got us outnumbered! Everybody come over here.
I've dealt with cynics before.
Enemy turret ahead.
Big stanger left. My condition is improved. A taste of poison. Surrender to my will. Time again to try.
Ultimate is almost ready.
Enemy turret ahead.
There's a test subject.
I see you.
Cure for all the damage. My power emanates. Misery made manifest. I require healing. You're broken. May I? Your end. A taste of poison.
Play of the game.
I'm overloading!
Epic. MVP.
That's how it's done!
In the desert, the cheetah lives for 3 years, and the camel lives for 9.
Désolé. Désolé.
You need healing.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Major panic.
Heroes never die. What happened to you? There's much for you to do. You call it? Not to worry, I'll patch you up.
Go.
Here to help. You really need treatment. Feel stronger? You'll be fine now. Heroes never die.
Double kill.
Valkyrie Justice! An deiner Seite. Boosting your damage. This will help you.
Space.
They've got beat now from Admiral to be able to last for Ultraviolet to build Rush in OT.
I mean, it's almost the perfect combination of ults, the perfect timing of them too. This is the last fight. 20 seconds to go. There's the rally, there's the beat. Sugar Free still looking for this pulse bomb here. The focus fire onto Hawk. He does end up getting stunned there, but Ultraviolet leads this rush. Pulse bomb goes wide as Admiral goes down. Ultraviolet, it's only him left to try and heal up the team. The spree doesn't really get anything there for Pineapple apart from space. But Hawk goes down anyway. JD Gaming picking up that second map as we head into our first map 3 here in mid-season.
Oh, it came so close. Almost a Herculean hold. Almost 4 minutes held on third of Route 66. But JD Gaming, they squeak over that finish line. And we go to map 3. The Bellas Reyes sub came in clutch. We talked about the fact that there's a high potential at some part of this map they will be forced to have to lean the Mauga, and that's exactly what they had to do to be able to break their heads through third.
Even on some of their best picks as well, we have the Wu Yang, a very aggressive kind of comp. Not as speedy as something like the Lucio from Admiral, but UV and Admiral, nothing to scoff at. Look at this rush here. Straight on the point. Kaioken, here for it.
I will say though, there are mistakes from JD Gaming, right? Monk's going down at moments he absolutely should not be. You look at how...
Select your hero. Choose heroes to ban. Traveling to Eichenwald.
Keep in sight. I will not leave a broken world behind.
I've had my problems with Helix, but I'll be damned if they don't train up some real sharpshooters.
Careful now, cowboy. That's almost a compliment.
Let's get this mission started.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watching
Attack
over this position.
I'm here. Keep fighting.
Objective A captured.
I'm on the payload.
Kill confirmed. Lissa och Dentier. Should be fine.
Don't count me out.
Keep fighting.
We're on the ball!
I won't give in.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I see it.
You're powered up. Get in there. أنا ما حدش يقدر عليا. Not forgetting the payload, are we? Hard work is rewarded.
Step ladder.
نشوف أماني. I have you. Keep fighting. Stand up straight.
I'm on fire, y'all.
The payload is approaching its destination.
I never miss my mark.
Round 1 complete.
Your miscalculations will cost.
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'll find my own path. Does anyone have a bandage? I should have a few. Finally! I'm glad someone came prepared.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
Everybody have their boots on tight?
A welcome improvement.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Your end is within my reach. Lend me a hand.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Purge the enemy from our objective. Now, to start anew.
I'm really feeling the heat.
Our enemies surrender to my will.
Step right up.
Double fall in vain. I offer something more. Mending you. You cannot escape me. I will make use of this. That we should fail. For the part. Are you senseless? They're moving the payload. A taste of poison. We must limit our benefit. No wound is truly mortal. That we should fail and stop it. Your strength becomes mine. You cannot escape me.
Major perk unlocked.
A welcome advantage. Surrender to my will. Misery made manifest. My power emanates. Pain is the payload is needed.
Over the moon.
Your end is within my reach. Misery made manifest. Careful, we're outnumbered. That we should fail in stopping the payload has no reasonable
The payload
explanation.
has reached the checkpoint.
Progress is seldom won with they're making gains. We must limit them to our benefit. The payload is moving. taste of poison. Who's that trouble?
That is rocket science.
Enhancing your vitals. Big Steiner life. Surrender to my will. Persistence is always rewarded.
10 seconds remaining.
Effective. You cannot escape me.
Victory. Play of the game.
Everybody riot! Sensei Kiki!
MVP.
Of course.
Thank you, Ian Chambers, as we take a look back at some of the big highlights. Johnny, I have a feeling this is not the last time we're going to see Sugar Free on fire.
Yeah, Sugar Free with a great performance to kick off the tournament here for SSG. And what an amazing win this is now. Big relief for them because they avoid a scenario where they have to beat GK or Zeta to advance out of the group. This was a must-win matchup, I gotta say here, Jake, and they came through.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at this phase, although technically they're not all must-wins, you really don't want to be dropping down and risking your tournament life on game 2. So for SSG, the fact that they can lock up the win is big. The fact that it goes to 3 is, I think, gonna rattle them just a bit, but there's a lot of veteran players on this squad. I wouldn't expect them to let that affect their mental, their perspective here on the tournament.
Can you guys explain the signs in the crowd? What is this Sugar Braun?
I mean, he's arguably the GOAT of North America. And so, you know, I think it's rightful you can compare him to LeBron, you know?
Going to the 76ers one day. Let's talk a little bit about what we've seen, though, from SSG. There was a bit of a weakness, Jake. It was at the end of that game 2, unable to seal the deal. They go to a game 3. Is there areas to clean up on defense? Is it just a one-off map? What happened there?
I mean, honestly, I got to give credit to JD Gaming. They were playing pretty well throughout this series. The Wrecking Ball was, I think, a key strength for them on Route 66, something that SSG struggled to find answers to, that the pace was brought against them. But once SSG kind of got things back into their wheelhouse on Atlas, they were in prime position. I mean, Lethal's Cassidy, I think, is one of the most exciting players to watch in North America, one of the strongest performers. Hawk also has himself quite a consistent series here. Definitely expect him to be a key performer for SSG throughout.
We used to have, like, Zarya grabs and Diva Bomb combos. Is the new combo just the Jetpack Cat and the Cassidy?
Yeah, the Sky Noon is definitely
Sky
it.
Noon.
And it's been so potent in stage 2 that now it's kind of a reliable win condition because it's a guaranteed teamfight win, which means that you save so many other ultimates for all the other team fights. So it's really good for your ultimate economy, the fact that it is so potent. And so I think it's going to be a cornerstone for a lot of teams here.
And then walk me through the end of this one. It looked like we were going to see a clean sweep. Instead, the finish from JD Gaming. Was there a star pop-off or just team effort?
I'd give it to Belis Riel on map 2. I mean, the Wrecking Ball, the pace change was huge. You look at Pineapple and Kaneki, they've been solid all series long, but ultimately it was this Cassidy Xion look on Atlas from Space Station Gaming. I mean, JD Gaming just had no answers to this. I don't think they've experienced this style before. It's definitely something that's grown in popularity in North America and EMEA in particular, really getting a lot of mileage out of the Xion. while at the same time also bringing a Cassidy with the Jetpack Cat. So this is a challenging comp to match up against, and I just think JD Gaming were caught flat-footed by it.
As we take a look at your bracket, we are now officially done with the opening matches in Group B. Crazy Raccoon Space Station Gaming will be doing our play-in tomorrow. We also have GK versus Zeta Division, but Johnny, more importantly, our decider matches will be sending the first two teams home. Who do you think has work to do tonight with some VOD review?
Honestly, I gotta say the Team Secret is probably the team that is the least likely to advance out of these four here because JD Gaming, what we just saw from them. But I don't want to count them out. I don't want to count out any of these four teams. I think, honestly, all of these two matches in the lower bracket could go either way, and then it's just about securing that first win and then have the potential, of course, to advance out of the group.
Final thoughts on JD Gaming here before we move forward.
Yeah, they might survive one more match. I do think the top four teams that have all secured themselves a win are likely going to be our four that do survive out of the group stage. I mean, I think those teams are all just on a level above those that have taken the loss so far, but maybe it's the opportunity to put the work in on the VOD, and now that the opponents have all shown some of their hand, maybe we can be better prepared for those matches tomorrow.
We've been sharing the players with 4 different stages. Reminder, doesn't matter what language you speak, we probably got a stream for you over on esportsworldcup.com. When we come back, we'll be speaking all English with Ultraviolet. You're winning Space Station Gaming. Stay locked to EWC.
I'm working.
Where's Soj?
Leading right. We
Lead on right. Lead on right. Come fight right.
Gonna kill her, sorry.
Do it.
No one.
Lucio.
Yeah. We can't. Trace one. Almost there. I'm facing Trey.
Eliminations are actually already occurring, so Trav, what's going on over here?
Yeah, so we've already lost a reject player. They came in with some heavy investment into Street Fighter 6. They had 3 players, so already down to 2. Over the other side of things, though, it's Falcons, who
Select your hero. Select heroes to ban. Traveling to Nepal.
I'll find my own path.
So, sweet Edina has grown into a domineering beast.
My name is Ori.
Do you really need the wraps? Yeah, that feels like overkill to me.
Everyone is playing, you're not yet. EWC Play is your all-in-one platform to compete in fantasy, pick'em, and quests for a grand total of $300,000 in prize pool. Build your dream fantasy team in 5 different games and track your score with live results tables. Predict the winner of every game, every group stage, and every tournament. Complete daily and weekly challenges to earn boosters that help you climb the global leaderboard. Got what it takes? Join EWC Play now.
Welcome back to the Esports World Cup as you see more players getting out of the vans and into the STC arena. We have our qualifier matches continuing on here, day one of Overwatch. Before we get to the next match, though, we have to welcome a very special guest into the studio alongside Jake and Reinforce. We have the one and only Ultraviolet. And Ultraviolet, congratulations on a big W. You just got it done here with Space Station Gaming. How we feeling?
Feeling good. It's a little bit unfortunate to drop a map. I wanted it to be cleaner, but I think they caught us off guard a little bit with the root pick and the cat ban.
Can we talk about that? What happened in that second game? Because you guys looked very good on offense. I thought you were going to be able to complete the map. And then on defense, you had a really strong start. At the very end, though, they were able to finish it and force a game 3. Where did they start to find momentum?
I think they just played a comp that we weren't really expecting. We didn't have too much good information on the Chinese teams, not really good practice against a comp like that in scrims.
Okay.
So it was a lot of the stuff we were picking was on the fly, whereas in Samoa and Atlas, when we have the first ban, get to pick our map, I think we were a lot more confident.
I gotta ask, how comfortable are you going into this tournament? Because SSG, you had your difficulties at Champions Clash. Stage 2, you adopted this new style of playing a lot more freely, a lot more hero picks going on. Then you go into another tournament like this, playing on stage. Do you still feel comfortable flexing to all these different heroes, or do you lean more towards comfort and staying with what you know?
I think we feel comfortable flexing all these heroes.
Right.
So I think stage 1 we were leaning a lot more to this 2025 SSG style with these brawl comps and stuff. But I think our DPS and especially utilizing Hawk's hero pool, letting them play D.Va, Sig, Zarya, Mog, all these characters, I think it's definitely helped us a lot.
Yeah, it's great to see you guys come out and have a good performance. I mean, honestly, I think there's something to be said for having some adversity very early on in the tournament, being forced to adapt. I mean, with 16 teams here at the Esports World Cup, you're going to see the huge variety of everything that can be played. We see it in EMEA, Sim has become such a key factor, Korea brings the classic dive styles. Is there any region that you're looking at as someone you especially need to prepare for in terms of the styles bringing to the Esports World Cup?
I think it's going to be the not Sim. I think we've done a lot of practice against Sim. I think in this tournament, you've seen the NA in Korea, mostly just Europe, leaning into the Sim, whereas everyone else is trying to figure out how to counter it. So I think we've gotten really good at playing against this style. It's just going to be these matchups where it's not a Sim that you have to study more, I think.
You've had success at EWC in the past. I got to work on the Overwatch show and saw you last year. Tell me a little bit about the transition to Space Station Gaming. What is different about this squad? And are you looking forward to playing Crazy Raccoon again on this stage?
I think we could definitely take at least a map. I think that it would be a great experience. We didn't really get too much good practice before we came here to Paris. Our boot camp was online, so we're playing on ping the whole time.
Okay.
So I think that we're learning a lot as each game goes, and like Jake was saying earlier, the extra maps might be a boon for us.
As we take a look here, we've got the 4 teams moving forward. Your thoughts on the Group B so far? Who are the juggernauts, and who do you think has to do some VOD review before getting knocked out tomorrow?
You're talking about this group?
Yep.
I think the teams in the top 4 should be the ones that make it through.
Okay.
I've heard that AG and Varel are the dark horses of this group, maybe. So we might have to prepare for them, but it should be these top 4 teams coming out, I believe.
And of course, you guys are done for the night. How are you going to celebrate? What are you going to eat? Are you having crepes? Are we going to be eating some pasta? What are we looking forward to feasting on here in France?
I don't have too much plans to celebrate yet, to be honest.
Okay.
It's a long tournament, there's 5 days still. I think we're mostly just looking to stay prepared, locked in, scrimming tonight, all of that.
I like that. Final question for you before we let you go rejoin the team. They're all smiling off camera. Who do you got? T1 or Twisted Minds?
That's tough. It's like a battle of styles, right? Like when I was talking about the sim versus the not sim. I think Twisted will have it on stage. They've always had T1's number.
And who's the player to watch? Is it Quartz again?
I'll say Ubi.
Ubi?
Yeah, I think making the sim work is definitely a challenge.
Ultraviolet, before you go, this is your camera. Anything you want to say to everyone who's been supporting you?
Thanks for supporting me.
He's the man. You can watch his streams. In the meantime, watch him win money here at EWC. Let's take a look at our bracket and remind you what we have coming up because we're only halfway through this tournament. Reinforce. Walk me through Group A because we're about to turn our attention to some huge clubs.
I mean, this is a crazy group. I look at those 3 bottom matches there. T1 Twisted Minds to go either way. Team Liquid, maybe time to overcome Weibo Gaming. And then Team Falcons, they've had pretty poor form going into this tournament. So maybe Dallas Fuel are looking for a bit of an upset here, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, I think Falcons are going to be a particularly exciting match to watch. Going to have to stick around to see that one because Merritt is back in play, I believe, off the injury, should be ready to perform. And I think he's a key factor for that squad, especially given that Dallas Fuel are a team that plays all sorts of wild comps. They're almost like a regional style of their own. They bring a completely unique look. And so for Falcons, coming off the injury, coming off some weaker performances, that could be a scary opener for our current champion holders here in EWC.
Johnny, I was just talking with Ultraviolet. I got to be honest, I felt his energy. There's a little bit of nerves here on opening day. Is there anyone you're concerned about in that bracket falling into groups to maybe some rough nerves on an opening match?
I mean, I feel like all of the North American teams are feeling the pressure of the region. Like, realistically, they come in as number 1, 2, and 3 seed. I think they're all kind of even on their best day. And so I think all of those teams, Team Liquid, for example, they had a pretty poor run of form because they added 2 new players, had to build that synergy. They're starting to look better, but that's a big organization. That's a big name you're playing for in Team Liquid. And so a lot of pressure to perform for them.
Speaking of big names, Faker has one of the biggest in esports, and his org goes by the name of T1 Esports. Let's take a look at the squad that is representing Overwatch, though. Who's on the team? Who is the star player to watch? Is it Donghack once again?
For me, it's got to be Donghack. I mean, I think this guy's one of the most exciting tank players in the game right now. I also think the young DPS lineup could surprise some people, but T1 is definitely, for me at least, one of the weaker teams out of Korea, one of the more beatable, and they're going up against a team that has known to just pick it up on stage. Like, Twisted Minds, either the 3rd seed out of the MEA, but that's almost a crazy underrating of how good this team has been historically, making it to the last few grand finals, like very, very consistent top performances in an international land where T1, it's been rocky for them, right? It's been ups and downs, but no really huge, rock-solid international performances. So despite the fact that they're probably the higher seed technically here, I'd still call them the underdogs.
Is Twisted Minds the best in EMEA in your eyes right now, Johnny? Where do you have them?
Well, that's the thing. Like, surprisingly, they're the 3rd seed after getting 2nd at Champions Clash. And so you're looking at the 3rd seed and thinking, well, they're not doing too hot. That's the thing that Ultraviolet just mentioned. On stage, they just level up. Like, they're crazy. They had a pretty rough start to Champions Clash. They lost 0-3 to Crazy Raccoon. Then they subbed in Ubi, game changer with the Symmetra. And they just flipped all the matchups on its head and made the grand final after all. And so even though getting 3rd seed in EMEA, I think everyone is looking at this team really scared because they have the potential to go all the way still.
I love the new jerseys, but I love the familiar faces in courts even more. He was the one popping off with the Cassidy. If he is not the player to watch, you heard Ubi might be the one for Twisted Minds. Tell me the T1 underdog story. Who's the player to watch in an upset?
It's got to be Donghack. I mean, I think the Wrecking Ball is known to be an incredibly strong response to the sim, can really disrupt some of the success that Quartz has historically had. So for me, I've got my eyes on Donghack. He could maybe disrupt this game plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is ready to go. Let's send it to the stage with 2 epic casters.
Welcome back everyone. On a terminé avec les matchs du groupe B. On va pouvoir move on to the group A as our B matches are done. Ian, we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun so far, but this side of the bracket, this group, is very dangerous. Some huge teams ready to compete here in Paris.
Yeah, I'm thinking Twisted Minds, I'm thinking Virtus Pro, I'm thinking Falcons, amongst others.
And all of those names are fighting for something alongside this trophy and the huge prize pool. They want to get club championship points on the board for their organizations.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting as well. Different path to follow, but the first path we're going to follow is the one that I don't have to introduce anymore. Mesdames et messieurs, T1!
Select hero balance.
Une organisation coréenne de légende, mais un des trophées qui leur manque, c'est celui d'Overwatch. They need to prove themselves on the Overwatch scene. Could it start here in Paris? Because their domestic pedigree is absolutely unquestioned. But when it comes to international, they can do better.
Their opponents, Twisted Minds! The fan support is here for the reigning.
Humanity is shackled.
Whenever a weight comes, I am prepared.
Your worth is a hypothesis. Prove it.
Mental bearing, not skill, is the sign of a mature warrior.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Pain is
Stop
inevitable.
the payload.
Looks like they're on the move again.
Oh my god. Childish. I offer something more. You cannot escape me. May I? My big stanger lap. Receive my aid. Such grievous moves. Your end is within my reach. Here lie down. Damn. I must recharge. Hold on. What is going on? You cannot escape me. For the
Minor meet your fate.
Surrender to my will.
Team
Progress is seldom won with ease. Big stanger lat.
Let's get them off the payload.
Your end is within my reach. I've dealt with cynics before.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I offer something more. Pain is inevitable. A taste of poison. Your end is within my reach. You cannot escape me. Surrender to my will. Thank you for your contribution. Double Pain is inevitable. Big stanger lax.
Looks like they're on the move again.
60 seconds remaining.
A taste of poison.
That payload's pulling away. Come on.
This will give us an edge. Pain is inevitable.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Now, to start anew.
Don't let that payload move any farther.
You cannot escape me. A time to heal and a time to... That's much better. Easily made manifest. A taste of poison. I'm under attack.
Wrapping him up. Deploying.
Let the kids.
Don't let that payload move any
Feeling
farther.
hot.
Receive my aid.
I am strong and
30
free.
seconds remaining.
You're broken. May I? Be nourished.
Surrender to my will. Now, we can equalize.
Into the iris.
Your skill at preventing crime is on. Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
You're hard to keep a scope on, Genji. Always so unpredictable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It keeps me sharp.
You've been with Overwatch a long time. Any advice for a new recruit?
Never lose sight of your teammates.
Well, you're the last person I'd expect to hear that from.
It is important to learn from our mistakes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Big Stanger left.
The payload's on its way.
Oh, monsieur.
Can one of y'all heal me up?
I offer something more. I require assistance. A cure for all the wails. I must recharge. Hold up. Bothersome. Be nourished. The payload. Taking damage. I was told. A taste of poison.
Namatay hayop mo.
Progress is seldom won with ease. A sip for the parched. Healing stopped. See to it.
Into the iris.
A cure for all the days. Let go. Surrender to my will. Minister, I will make you see this.
Get that prize and ready.
60 seconds.
Receive my aid. One more.
Eyes on the sky!
Time is of the essence. Make haste. I'm restored. Cure for all the days. The payload has reached all in vain. Big stunner.
Here. Find me here.
I've dealt
Enemies
with
under my
cities
protection.
before.
Join. Helping you out.
You cannot escape me.
For the Crusaders!
Your end is within my reach. That's much better. So be nourished. Pain is inevitable.
Coalescence is ready. Advance with me.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Enhancing your vitals. A taste of poison.
Major pack unlocked.
The payload moves with certain managers administered. Big stanger light. More swimmers at the deep end of the deck.
Over there.
Rain is inevitable.
Ladies and gentlemen, my latest
The payload is approaching its destination.
Receive my aid. Surrender to my will.
Victory! Play of the game.
Hammer down!
Epic. MVP.
Are you surprised?
Epic.
Maybe it was a confidence pick, disruption. I think the accretion is a pretty big difference maker, but they function somewhat similarly. Well, those comps feel like an invitation, though, to play dive, play something up tempo into the backline, disrupt with Jagged Wall, and throw your Vendetta at them.
Well, I mean, Sig has much more survivability than Domina, right, with Kinetic Grasp. But if you're playing heroes that don't really kind of have projectiles like Vendetta, just a sword, who's like starting to ramp these onslaught stacks and really start to get rolling, Sig is gonna fall under that pressure, right? So, you know, obviously Roadhog a pretty sturdy boy, so maybe that's kind of what they feel like the answer. Because at times you see that T1 is like, they have like 3 or 4 people just putting damage into TVNT, and he's obviously, you know, using the take a breather and then also getting some healing, and he's very difficult to take out without like an anti.
Yes. Yeah, but then bringing anti in means that you're playing Ana, which is
But you can't have Ana's lack of mobility out there against like Tracer, Cat, Bastion.
Yeah, you gotta go on that Lucio, Kiriko, or the Cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
You absolutely need that mobility, otherwise your backline gets crushed pretty easily.
So it looks like Yubi maybe having a slight tech issue here. So we'll get that one sorted as this is a huge final round. Right?
I actually think that Yubi tried to have T1 arrested just now for playing this composition and was just told that, yeah, look, the local PD having a baguette.
Put it to a fan vote. Fan vote. Poll it.
Do we allow the bottom of the stage to drop out?
Oh, that was an awkward over a flies catching strays here on the main stream. That's damn, bro.
I love a play.
Shout out to play. I'm always hanging out on play stream.
All right, pile drive here. Going to be tough to catch this cop of Twisted Minds. Yubi's going to keep himself pretty scarce, but Simple does get buffered around a little bit.
Point control to Twisted Minds right out of the pause.
Well, they got a comp that actually can stand in one place and not die instantly, so that kind of makes sense. Prado gets picked off here by TVNT, and if that's a melee on a Bastion, I'm thinking Hook might have been involved. There's another call for admins here. Quartz or Yubi not pleased.
Well, I think this is on purpose at this point, right? Because like they get a kill and then they want to pause to give us opportunity to break down that one moment. And then
what, the melee elimination from the Roadhog on that kill? I mean, it's been a while since I've cast Overwatch, but it doesn't need that much time.
Let's see. If I look to the stage, right? I know there are more people surrounding Twisted Minds than T1, so I would assume we're a Twisted Minds thing yet again. So we'll get that sorted. But yeah, I mean, look, obviously. Roadhog, you can't really dislodge him from the point as easy as some other players, and then you also don't want to really go close to even like with the ball, right? Get hooked. So the point control goes over, to Twisted Minds, and then also one thing we are also seeing is like Quartz is he's taking the perk with Bastion, where I think it's like a little bit not divisive, but I think like it's kind of like preference where he's using like those artillery shells instead of like the the actual chain guns.
Yes,
so just kind of putting down like burst damage on some targets. It looks like he's actually about to kill this jetpack cat here in a second once we get back in the game.
I mean, Roadhog was the answer to Wrecking Ball. Wow, it was 2 years ago now, back in Dallas. Yeah. Back in Dallas, you remember Crazy Raccoon were playing a lot of ball. It was like a Roadhog used to answer that, so it's a pretty naturally good matchup for Twisted Minds.
Choose heroes
especially when your opponents, like we mentioned, are just not incentivized to play Ana. They're not incentivized to bring any form of anti-heal into the game. And Twisted Minds always turn up in numbers for their team. These are the current Overwatch World Champions. One map away from winning Champions Clash. Let's not forget that. They lost those 2 maps in a row to end up losing the series to a Crazy Raccoon who just refused to die.
And with never using a ball ban throughout that series, which was like really, I mean, me and Jake were quite confused on that one at that time, but yeah.
You're still confused about that now?
Yeah. It's obviously a little bit confusing, but look, it's a team with Twisted Minds where even though they're kind of you can say they're struggling at the moment compared to like previous results, it's still a very dangerous team, right? In a meta that wasn't really theirs, they take the team that ends up winning at the distance. Still a threat here, but you do have to wonder, right, after the kind of like mental toll of stage 2 in EMEA, getting third,
I'll find my own path.
Constant game 5s, like struggle.
Much lies in store. Let us see to it.
Moira, I should crush you like a bug for what you've done.
Did you know that certain centipedes kill prey 15 times their size?
What are you saying?
I'm advising my prey not to test me.
It's about to get real. It's about to get real. Scene 5. It's about to get real.
Understood.
2, 1.
Listen.
Escort the payload.
They're targeting me. A brush of summer
is inevitable. Where the project?
What's that? Draw strength from nature. Approach of summer. I'm with you. Help me move the payload. You take a lot of damage, huh? That feels better. What's up? Alright! Feels good, huh?
Hostile spotted.
Approach of summer.
Do something!
Well, that was uncalled for.
Payload status stalled. Let's get it moving.
It's go time.
Let the Kitsune guide you! 60 seconds. That's Fox power.
Advancing upward. That's okay.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Is inevitable.
Soothing your wounds. I need some help.
Repositioning.
The Fox spirit is still with me.
I see a hostile.
Removing the payload. Convince me. You can't stop me. I'm unstoppable.
Over there!
Let's get back to it.
Convene at the payload. We need to move the payload.
What's up?
The payload is under my protection. Join
For the power. She calls it.
Kaifuk suru.
You cannot escape me. The payload.
Do something! Let me balance you out. I don't give up that easily. Kaiki.
Major pack unlocked.
That's what I like to see. Approach of summer.
Enemy located.
That won't shake my faith.
I'll decide my own fate. We'll see how this goes.
Seconds remaining.
This'll mess him up.
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'll decide my own fate.
Right on this the name! Glory is the gate!
Science holds the key to understanding.
You count on me, I count on you. A taste of poison. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Target's locked. Open fire.
The payload is moving. Perhaps we should stop it.
Enemies on me.
Over there. Are you stuck?
Can't live without me.
Snake on the phone.
Kill confirmed.
Over here! Enemy here!
Not like I expected forgiveness.
Watch out! The payload is moving.
Where's the test subject?
now. Crusaders!
Need a moment to recharge. Your assistance is appreciated. Something more. Clear out!
Can't live without me?
Minor perk unlocked.
Why not? They're coming for me! You can't break free!
It's go time!
I won't let the spirits
60
take me.
seconds remaining.
My ultimate is ready.
Play of the game. Meet your fate. Epic.
T1's good to go. They're locked in. It's just getting everybody on Twisted Minds good to go. As you see Quartz there with the sprayer spraying his mouse pad there.
Yes, yeah, he's been doing that actually. I noticed him get eliminated earlier when he actually reached for it in mid-game, was looking to use it. You gotta have the most, idealized surface. You gotta have a friction coefficient that is the same every single time you play.
Yeah, that would be me kicking my coffee over onto my mouse pad. So sounds like we're gonna be getting back into action here. So this will be T1. They're gonna flip the point. Not too surprising. We knew that at least 2 players were down for Twisted Minds, the third being Funny Astro right after the pause. Here is where Twisted Minds has an opportunity, right? You switch to D.Va here, you think that gives you an advantage in terms of that tank matchup, and maybe you're able to find a pick. You just need one flip to be able to do it.
Okay, this is Quartz opening up the account here. Looking to pressure that Mega Health Pack. Oh my goodness! Skewed just got vaporized.
Well, that's a good pick.
But you don't have a Swift Step, apparently. No chance to get back to the rest of his team, and that is a horrific starting for T1. Terra Surge here for a bit of extra durability. Donghak able to stave off some of this damage, but Yubi will simply bide his time and eventually drag down the quadrupedal menace. Donghak falling, not a good sign here for Twisted One, for T1, as Twisted Minds ice the kicker in the most real way possible to try and take this first map. Des can stall for a time, but eventually he's going to have to face the music himself now as Bliss flies on through, tries to get some healing via that Meow. Donghak's back on the ball here. Short-lived, I imagine, though, this stint is going to be. Twisted Minds have got everything they need to close the account on Nepal.
All right, so after that is map number 1 in the books, TM is able to hold out in the end. So look, I mean, if there was one kill you would have wanted out of the entire other side, it would have been the Kiri, right? And to get that with the artillery for basically free, that's enormous.
Yeah, it's obviously pretty rare to see a situation like that go down. I think the fact that Quartz was able to, you know, spot and capitalize on that opportunity both in the same breath was pretty huge. It's like a neutral fight Bastion.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's quite bizarre. And you know, it's obviously the Roadhog is probably like, if you're looking for something that really kind of like, you know, turn the tide. Let's see. Oh.
Dude, like, how does he know this Suzu's off? Someone might have conveyed a Suzu being on cooldown, but why would it be on cooldown if they weren't actually fighting?
Yeah, and then TVNT.
Sorry, they switched it.
TVNT gets demech'd. It's actually a decent amount of damage that comes in to TVNT. Then he gets gripped up into the Terror Surge, and then a Pulse Bomb is there as well. It kind of puts down enough damage to get him out of mech. So even though you did get, that Diva out of mech, it doesn't really matter, right? You don't have the Kiri at that point.
It won't take much to get me, and probably many fans, at least of Twisted Minds, to kind of discard the scrappy nature of their stage 2 with a 12 to 10 map differential. They had a number of games that went to the wire. They fought pretty hard through playoffs, but ended up falling to third. Getting them in the room, getting them in front of their crazy fans, and giving them a chance to vie for glory, where this team will shine.
Their series were not.
Surrender to my will.
Like, you know, hey, look, it's a really rough game here in map number 1. So it goes all the way down to the wire. Are we going to see a legit Roadhog ban from T1? Potentially? I mean, no, not all maps are the same, right? So maybe it's a map that you're not able to really kind of run that yet again, but...
It might also be a map where you're a little bit more comfortable playing Ana, because she also gives you an axis of attack on the jetpack cat compositions as well, just because, you know, a couple shots on that cat and you force them out of line of sight entirely. So, although it introduces the possibility, we saw it on Shibali Monastery in an early series, proper just getting yeeted over walls by its own jetpack cat. And the fact that you can be Tracer in the backline with all 3 blinks and recall available is actually disgusting.
Yep.
And you can abuse that fact maliciously for as long as you want.
And most likely at full HP, right? Not taking any damage.
Because normally, you're blinking 3 times to get in there.
Playing off of a health pack to get to another location, right? Taking some type of chip damage.
Starting the game in the enemy backline is pretty absurd.
Yeah. So we'll get an idea here what the map selection and bans are. Looks like that process is all done.
Twisted Minds, of course, have been a team that's always been fairly self-coached. Last year was Psycho, who did a lot of the coaching when he wasn't in.
Whoever's not in is on the headset.
And KSA obviously stood up behind them. T1 obviously have an illustrious person at their helm. It is none other than Fletter, who will again try and navigate this franchise into the biggest win of their history in OWCS at the very least.
Actually, it probably is, right?
For T1? Yeah, I'd wager.
They've had some like big games regionally, right? But like globally, Atlas are really good wrecking ball maps. You'd have to imagine they banned a tank as a protect here, T1.
Yes, we will let
Oh, okay, they're gonna let it through.
They banned.
So the Bastion goes and the Kiri is gone. Interesting.
How much do you really mind this if you are Twisted Minds? The Bastion's been banned for you, even though you've shown you can play it. The narrative coming in was that they do not prefer to play that comp at all.
I mean, look, Quartz can play, Cassidy can play Soldier.
What about
like,
Cassidy?
Really high level. Cassidy, yeah. I mean, if you want to
abuse the airborne Deadeye.
Yeah, I wonder. You know, no Kiri is interesting here. I mean, are they thinking like, you know, something really slow, like a Sim Sig, like Baptiste, like type of look, like Bap Lucio?
Can you afford to play so down tempo on a map like Atlas?
Be tough.
Yeah,
you're trying to
incentive to flank is immense.
Because Simple is nasty on the BAP. We've seen some sick stuff from Simple on the BAP, so potentially that is like where you could go. I'm curious what T1 has cooked up here. TM has cooked up here.
So we can expect most likely to see Wrecking Ball on this map. We also saw Shion Vendetta DPS duo out of the gate from T1 at the start of this series. Now, there was a map that ended up being a little ill-fated.
Which you can try here if you're TM, if you think that's going to be what's on the other side, you could try and play like, you know, bunkery type of style with like Cassidy, May, Sig, Bap, right? You know, type of comp. It's just not something you would typically see on Atlas.
I would also say that, you know, the Kiriko ban to me probably invalidates the Roadhog pick here. Even if it's a great answer to the ball, you don't have a Suzu for any anti-heal. Just in case, like, you end up seeing Ana picked up, and obviously an anti-healed Roadhog is very, very uncomfortable. You can't mitigate that. Is probably
Immortality build gets you through some, if not most of that.
Yep. The problem is that you can't top up your teammates during the window of Immortality field like you would. Like sometimes you just throw a regen burst at the Immortality players and they're fighting fit. Antied, obviously, you can't actually use that window to heal them, so it's a bit dangerous still. But Hulk can heal himself, right, after that fact. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fascinated what Twisted Minds has cooked up here, because this is like a pretty good ball map. You know, maybe the Kiri ban, though, does make it much harder to play the ball, right? Like, because if you're going to play Cat, let's say, for instance, and maybe you're going to play Cat regardless.
It's hard to consistently heal the ball.
Yeah, like Lucio, like, you're not really playing like a Bat Lucio with a ball or an Ana Lucio with a ball. I mean, it would be quite difficult.
We've laid out the stakes for you here. Funny Astro giving us some eye contact.
I think he was more making sure that Simple's mic was on. He was asking him to say something.
He stepped us there. Simple obviously looked like he made quick use of the facilities. Now he's back alongside the rest of this Twisted Minds team, who always look like a force to be reckoned with when you can get them in the room.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes for teams that win world championships and go that far in these internationals, like getting up and getting excited for the regional competition becomes tougher. But obviously you need to perform into those regionals to even make it here at 2EWC and our internationals in the OWCS.
I like this. We're zooming in on the screen, Matt. Always a good sign.
A 2-0 here would be pretty impressive for Twisted Minds, right? Yeah, if you're able to get a second map here against T1, I mean, knock them down into the lower part of the group.
Yeah, just getting a 2-0 in this group off the rip is phenomenal. You've got a bit of buffer. It means you can navigate some volatility with some tough opponents that are waiting in the wings. But I want to make something clear. TM can beat anybody in this group. Anybody. Not the Paws, though.
Yeah.
We can't beat that. That is...
They're going to beat them.
That is server admin.
They're going to beat them by stamina, by making these as long as possible and drawing the energy out of their opponents.
Yes.
No, I mean, yeah, if you're able to win this here, if you're Twisted Minds, I mean, nobody predicted them to win like 2-0. As this looks like now...
It's a T1 Paws.
T1 is returning the favor with a little pause arena of their own.
I actually think it was a spilled beverage.
There's no way.
I think there's a spilled beverage.
We can see TM's. It actually may have been a spilled.
I did see some, how do I put this? Some wiping of the table.
Oh.
Hey, listen, I mean...
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Especially if you're someone who talks with your hands, you know what I mean? I would prefer them to be on the mouse and keyboard if I was a T1 fan, but hey, sometimes you gotta gesticulate a little bit.
That was a good pause. Okay, so Reinhardt is a... look, we've seen Reinhardt play in EMEA. We saw some Reinhardt at Champions Clash. That is definitely an option.
Cafo's been trying it in Pacific as well on occasion.
Ryan with Sim, that works out. Let's see, T1. This comp's going to be so aggressive, though. Can the Ryan... So the Ryan can put down some pretty serious damage, right, with the hammers to these, like, targets close range. Can you keep the Ryan upright, though, is really kind of the test.
I think mutual knockdowns between the Ryan and Malga are going to be pretty important inflection points in these fights. You need to deny the stomp, and that is one way to stop Malga from getting past your shield.
Yeah.
Just charge him, knock him down.
Well, I think if you can keep the Ryan upright, like, in the long game, Twisted Minds wins out, right? It's just, can you keep everybody alive with this Maga coming on through?
That's the issue. See what happened there? Doghack just gets straight past TPMT. There's no mutual knockdown at all. Reinhardt is ignored. And if you're able to do that consistently, just disregard him. He offers no value to his team.
Yeah, typically Ryan, I think, is better in maps where it's like a, you know, let's look at like a hybrid or like an escort where you can play like a static corner where like there has to be a fight there. Here on a game mode like Flashpoint, yeah, you can just ignore him, right? Like the Mauga can just stomp straight past the Rhine, and the Rhine doesn't have the mobility to really get back.
I mean, you need to get the numerical value of your shield out on paper somehow, and having it ignored is not the way you do that. Sim goes for an early mortality field here into the back line. Quartz cut, slide away, knocked to the ground, and Deathhack gives him a mean left hook.
Yeah, and the value for the Rhine is the HP.
Power at my fingertips.
If it TDNT's reach back,
Constructing my barrier. You're trying to make me sweat, aren't you?
Orchestrated mutual knocks out as well with the right. It doesn't stop yet. Yugi does get stuck up, but actually gets very low.
I shall take the objective. Barrier manifested. Make way.
I think the bridge with the Juno in the mix is a really interesting shout, right? It gives them that speed. Rally's going to be nasty to work through here as well. As T1 gets off to a fantastic start.
Me.
Funny Astro here, experiencing PTSD throwbacks of years of trying to make Ryan sim comps work at the top level. Takes a lot of brain power, takes a lot of work. Systemize trying to maneuver themselves into a favorable position here. Keep an eye out for Bliss wrapping around that left-hand side. He does have that rally available, so she'll match down with Vita. That is a sick start. DPS that whips around the third shadow. Don't catch up. It's going to get fake. It will succumb. DPS catches him with a fire strike here. It's finally, but this
slam there from Dog. Serious shatter there from TDNT. Was quite huge, and obviously that amp damage coming through from that piece. Maybe this is the better spot now. You gotta play this more.
Step back. I've had enough of you.
But at least it seems to be what this might Joyroid's gonna get crowded into the back line. Datariki's free, active and funny after the first round, and he found
Constructing my barrier.
Now, untested. Should be in a great spot here to get some free damage.
Sound barrier there, but this down from Dog.
Light interference.
Activating
defense array.
And he's like wall riding. He doesn't want to Ajax that. He ends up holding onto it and figures that it's going to be a losing fight. He's already got 60% on the point. Everything is all fighting.
Certainly can't afford to lose you.
Going all in on the first one.
Constructing my barrier.
He's going for damage. Some level of disruption as well. That final boss. Throughput for T1. Such good sustained damage output with the Sim and the Soldier. It is a kill there on the UV. You're not going to be able to get back and contest. I wonder if we see Skewed stay with the Wuyong. It's going to make it really hard, right? Because you're really relying on the Wuyong poke damage and being good enough.
Follow my lead, dears. The punishment for defiance is quite severe.
I craft my own arrows, each one a meditation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Someone call my driver. We'll be finished here soon enough. This will end them. Shaping our defense. I refuse to abide wrongful
A gun in each
termination.
hand, a smile on my face.
Im ah.
Objective of our foe. We are outnumbered. Take heed. Gonna catch you.
Bob, do something!
Round 2 lost. Complete. Score 1-1.
Angela! I can call you Angela, right?
For you, Dr. Ziegler.
Aw, I'm a little hurt. Doctor.
Not so fast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Gonna catch you.
The objective is now active.
Take the objective. Charging through.
Play of the game. Epic. Epic.
Static, shield tanks, he doesn't want to play rushdown style. He's got a pretty unique pool. Obviously, Jasmine exists as well. It's not.
Yeah, so
don't forget about that. Route 66 is going to be the pick.
Okay.
Here.
Route 66. So this is a map we don't see. Okay, so it's going to be Vendetta Ban and Jetpack. Route, you can play a lot of sim. Really good at like closing gaps and things like that.
You can also play Ana Break here. We saw that earlier on today.
Yeah,
it ended up working.
The Vendetta ban is huge. Cat ban pretty much means what? We carry Lucio here for, you know, both sides at that point. I know maybe you're playing it. I'm curious if you can be as effective against the sim comps as they've been without the Vendetta in play. I think it also, without the Vendetta, this unlocks Sigma, and it unlocks D.Va in a way, right? Obviously, D.Va has the same issues with Defense Matrix that Sigma has with Kinetic Grasp, so...
Yeah, and also, like D.Va doesn't have built-in disruption for the Vendetta sometimes. Sigma at least had accretion, even if it's not particularly reliable. And the Genji, the defense Genji from Zest.
Whoa.
This is such a throwback. It's such a classic pick from them. And it also gives them, okay, it's not as durable, not as much of a bruiser as Vendetta, but it gives you that same potential unfettered access to the sim in the front line.
I think that's what makes Vendetta, though, like, much more ideal pick than Genji in comps like this, right? Because, like, you use a TP, like, if you line up a dash at the right time, people going through, you're going to put damage down. Whirlwind is so easy to get value out of in that situation.
Well, because it's a damaging ability that also carries a mobility aspect in a wide arc around you, whereas Genji's...
that also has a perk that extends the rate, like the length of it.
Yes.
Like how long it goes. Like,
it's a little harder for Genji, but Zest, certainly a Genji aficionado. We'll see T1 really try and stay inside here, just try not to expose Donghak to too much burst damage. Oh, that is such a good stomp! Quartz didn't know what hit him.
I think Quartz was trying to bait them there. Like, they set up the sim turret in the wall there, and they're trying to like bait players down into kind of fighting in that realm. And Quartz goes up to the high ground, sees Donghak, and then uses the slide. But what they tried to do was like time the Suzu with the stomp so he wouldn't take any damage, but they actually don't. They don't time it right. So he gets stomped and then just kind of deleted there.
It's a rare miss from Simple.
Yeah.
One of the most mechanical, high mechanical ceiling support players in EMEA.
Yeah, Quartz is like, I'm not doing that one again.
Yubi now just going to try and wrap around the backside. There isn't anything to really test him unless Zest goes after the sim, which might need to be the option here. Stop in from Donghak, a lot of face fronted damage here. Yubi charged up, has a TP in case he needs to call a cancel, but here come Twisted Minds now. Bliss is picked off. Donghak here trying to reposition in a pinch. Quartz gets upstairs, but Proud is going to find him with a railgun headshot. Now Donghak, yeah, thought he might path in the direction of the Mega Health Pack, but no. Twisted Minds are going to get on the road well and truly.
And it feels like, you know, I would love to see stats of like, if T1 doesn't get like the first kill in the first few seconds of a fight, like their win rate in terms of these fights has to be like, you know, really low. It feels like if Twisted Minds can survive that like first onslaught of that like Maga coming in with some damage from the Genji, they're in a great spot. I mean, that time you see Yubi is able to just kind of farm up Donghak and they're not able to collapse onto Quartz.
It means that the mandate here for Twisted Minds is to stay alive in the early part of the fight. They don't need to do anything fancy. They just need to withstand the onslaught. Speaking of which, Quartz goes low. This sim wall, though, is going to be pretty massive in that regard. It virtually nullifies Proud's impact on the game entirely for the duration. And Donghak, frankly, had zero options there. Classy finish there for Quartz as Twisted Minds will have that first checkpoint on 66.
It's also quite brutal here, Mitch, because like TVNT can get right up in Proud's face. They'll use that defense matrix, right? Soak up a lot of that damage. Be very difficult to deal with, like the D.Va as a Sojourn. Meanwhile, Donghack doesn't really have any way to engage with Quartz as Skewed falls, and Quartz can literally just farm ult and railguns off of Donghack's body.
Now Quartz has got a really safe spot to play from. T1 are actually looking really uncomfortable in terms of map position, and Zest isn't exactly going to give them back a good staging ground to fight from. If T1 do not have a decisive win here behind this blade, behind this beat, they are going to lose control of this stage of the map, almost guaranteed. Donghack doesn't get a sound barrier there, in fairness, and here's Quartz. Bliss has fallen now. Zest up on high. Deflect active, but Blade is also out. The sound barrier not quite enough to protect Quartz from the reprisal, as Zest claims 2 eliminations. But TVNT's down his tank, he's out of there.
Yeah, the D.Va's still alive, and the Sim is still alive, in action, and all really healthy. Funny Astro here. So it looks like TVNT just moves up just a little bit, takes some damage. So even though you had that big blade came out, it's Quartz with that overclock who takes out Bliss really early. That's massive.
This Vendetta ban might be a real problem to T1.
Oh, yeah.
This ends.
Zest has him now to do the same thing as he was on the previous maps. Proud here with an overclock. Just looking for big bodies to guarantee connections with, and the cage fight is going to make that even easier. But Proud still playing careful about it. It's going to be a D-mech, but TVNT can't get back in. A nice little flick of the Shuriken possessed to confirm the elimination. Finally, Twisted Minds. We slowed down.
Well, I mean, when you talk about that Vendetta ban, it's gone from basically Yubi's first hit in a lot of these fights on the Sim as like a glass cannon to he is lasting for the entire fight, ramping up that damage, and then look, they just focus like it's almost like a bait, right? If Quartz can get one and then you commit other players to him, guess what? TVNT is full health on the other side and Yubi is fully charged up on the Sim and you just die.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Nice
I mean, if you're Malga and you run into a charged Sim, fight's already over. Here we go, Twisted Minds try and wrap around the left-hand side. Over with the Kitsune rush, but it's going to be matched by Skewed instantly, and Yubi gets to the wrong side of the shoulder charge. Donghack's able to take one, but with Proud out of the picture, your sustained damage might start to buckle. Bliss is fallen now. We're in a bona fide 3 versus 3, and Zest is out of cooldowns now. The pressure is real. The Suzu was drawn out of Simple at least, but TVNT might have needed that now. T is demeched. Zest, hard to track, hard to catch late in these fights as numbers break down, and Twisted Minds lose TVNT in a very staggered fashion.
Yeah, you lose Simple here towards the end as well, just trying to keep TVNT alive. So signs of life here for T1. You'll end up having a sound barrier here to deal with potentially an overclock that comes on through. You'll have your blade as well. Pretty good spot here to be in with a minute to go.
So far, so good. They survived the Kitsune rush from Twisted Minds. They had one of their own. The beats are going to be matched, though.
He's got to be lining this up. Like, if the Malga was there to stomp here, yeah, there actually does go Donghack.
Donghack that might have overextended. Sound barrier is going to have to be used, but Donghack, oh man, it's just too late. And you're trying to salvage his fight now with a blade. Quartz, he's able to get back to safety and send a railgun to claim the Genji. Just a bit of an overextension there for T1, Matt.
And now they're so split, right? You still have a few players of T1 here. You have 3 players trying to make it back towards the cart. 2 players going to be coming from the high ground. It's going to be Zest going over to Venture, trying to get back in the fight.
Donghack, though, is pretty hard to kill in this position. Cardiac Overdrive in place. Suzu also used a lot. Thrown in by T1 to try and stall this fight out, and with Funny Astro being picked off, there might be something here. The Venture's found an elimination. Proud, though, under pressure, very low. TVNT gave up a lot of health to do that, but he has a remake if he needs it, and Quartz is there. Donghack is felled, and that really is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back for T1. Close to a hold here in the second phase of the map, and they get ahead of themselves, and Twisted Minds have time to complete.
Yeah, very good defense, I think, in the second part of the map compared to what we saw early on from T1. I'm curious if the Venture stays. Venture can provide some of the stuff that Vendetta can, in terms of like, being able to go in and being Disruptor on top of those Sim teleporters. Just not as much burst damage as the Vendetta. Donghack dangerously low off the rip here.
Select your hero.
Simply on janitorial duty.
I mean, this next fight is huge. You see already some damage going down on the Donghack. Gonna have to go back towards that spawn. It's a very difficult map to complete, so anything like really close to completion here is great for Twisted Minds.
Still on the Venture is Zest. Such an interesting choice, but felt like the Genji didn't quite have the staying power and damage mitigation windows that Venture has.
A bit more survivability on the Venture?
Yep. 100%. Here's that overclock here for Proud. Surging forward. TBNT, a D-Mech here, and a stagger could be massive. 17 seconds left in the round, and Twisted Minds might finally be out of rope.
Yeah, you just have to everybody make it out for Twisted Minds. Funny, Astro, you see, they see him wall riding there, looking like he wants to be the one who gets a top.
Away out of a very dangerous. Nobody caught inside of it. From it, but they still need to contest the objective. Zest is healthy. Tectonic shock now in play. Dangerous as that cuts in under the card. And TVNT eventually will be suppressed. Funny Astro down. And that's T1 holding scared.
Nice job, Yubi, with some of these sim TPs to get people out of these cage fights. A lot of times he does.
I'll find my own path.
It is important to learn from our mistakes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
They're trying to get me out. Bailing you out. Break free.
Objective A captured.
Miss me? Someone needs a hand. Enemies on me. Just trying to help out. We're outnumbered. Out on the payload mountain.
Kill the Mahal.
Can't let my demons win. What can I say? I'm a
Minor perk unlocked.
couldn't stomach that. Didn't say you can leave.
Into darkness.
Why am I showing weakness?
The payload must be defended. The flames of liberation.
Got the payload moving.
Time for the reckoning!
Yappa yapma. I won't let the spirits take me. This curse, it won't let me go.
Deploying rocket! Kill the Mahol!
That was a bad omen. I'm ready to pop my ultimate. If we don't move the payload, I'm gonna get mad.
Seconds remaining.
悪霊退散、悪霊退散、悪霊退散。How come the payload's not moving? 大丈夫? Take out the pace! Got the payload moving! Oh, am I being punished? I'm all about it.
Helden sterben nicht.
Deploying rocket! They really should have stayed down.
Time for the reckoning! Round 1 complete. Score 1-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
For the moment, we have a common purpose. Let's focus on that.
Just one more mission.
How is Mirembe holding up after the Talon attack?
Not bad. She and her son have relocated somewhere safe.
None of us will be safe until we stop whoever took down Overwatch.
Hunt who you like, Jack. It's your mission now.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Stay focused. We have everything we need. This will cut the pain. I'm not finished.
They're attacking the point.
Sierra reporting.
I'm here. Keep fighting. Enough whining. You're fine.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
I won't let you fall. Over there. I'm here. Keep fighting. No recovery.
We need to stop that payload, team.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you. Checking in. Damage intensified.
I see a hostile. Gale them aboard. Defeat.
How did you feel about that ban?
I mean, I feel like every time we're gonna play tournament, people are gonna ban Sam. We prepare for it every time. It's like we never lose. It's like even if we lose the scrim, we win the sim ban. Because people gonna waste it like early. They can't react.
Official Demons, indeed. Donc effectivement, et on a banni, sa Symmetra sur la première game. Comment il l'a vécu? Il dit j'ai l'impression quand on va en tournoi, tout le monde va me ban Massimo au moins une fois. Donc qu'il sache qu'on est prêt, même si on perd en scrim, on est capable de la sortir forcément en official. And last but not least, is there one team that you really want to like face and maybe take down in this tournament? Like who do you have your eyes on? Let's say.
Okay, I really want to. Thank you, God. I want to meet Crazy Raccoon because last time they beat us in Japan Major. I really want to take my revenge. I know now they're become stronger, but we will try our best to make it good matchup.
Fair enough, and I think that would be a banger match. Thank you very much for joining me. And of course, good luck for next matches. Donc dernière question, qui est-ce que tu as envie d'affronter, de croiser dans ce tournoi? J'ai envie de prendre ma revanche contre Crazy Raccoon. Je sais qu'ils sont devenus aussi très forts, mais je pense qu'on a... We're gonna move on to our 6th game of the day, guys.
Doctor's orders.
Merci Lou, and congratulations to Twisted Minds. Let's take a look at the chaos towards the end of this game. Reinforced courts shining at EWC once again.
Indeed, I mean, he's one of the star players of this tournament, and he's been lights out at every single major tournament we've had. He has to be the big star player sticking up for this team if they are to repeat what they achieved at the World Finals last year and win the entire tournament.
Yeah, you can always expect Quartz to deliver big games when it counts. I think Yubi, though, in that interview, it's especially important to highlight what he said, that the fact that they can get that win on Nepal sets the tone for the series, right? They're able to win against the Simban, showing those unique preparations, and that's what allows them to win the series here against T1, and this is a crucial one. T1 is a serious competitor here, one of the tougher first-round matchups, and Twisted Minds, coming in as a 3rd seed, got that win in style.
Look at that guy on the left, all big smiles. Here he is on the left again. Welcome in, Funny Astro. Congratulations on a massive victory. You're doing it in a new jersey, but still the same team. How's it feel playing for Twisted Minds at EWC?
It's lovely to play for Twisted Minds. We've got a nice fan base out here. I'm glad they came to Paris to come support us as well, not just in Riyadh. And yeah, I just love playing for this team.
Can you tell me about the drums? Because it looks like TVMT immediately jumped up. We just saw Yubi get a chance to play.
Of course, we can all...
Anyone catch that? Beautiful shot!
The perfect world is shaped by my hand.
Major perk unlocked.
I have such impeccable taste. Now my true plan unfolds. मेरे मुताबिक चलो। Another stain washed from existence. मेरे मुताबिक चलो।
Double kill.
Barrier manifested. मेरे मुताबिक चलो। The Panopticon perfected. मेरे मुताबिक चलो। Constructing my barrier. Shaping our defense. कमाल कर दिया। Constructing my barrier.
Choose your map. Select your hero. Choose heroes to ban. Traveling to Havana.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
Is that a bow and arrow?
Yes.
Are firearms not to your taste?
They make killing too simple.
I hate to work on vacation.
Can't change the world by following all the rules.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
The enemy is
Escort the payload.
Helping you out. Stand up straight. Reloading. You need this. I'm here. Keep fighting. Covering you. Don't fret. I see you. Taking care of you.
Appreciate it. I didn't go to write it.
the Dead Sea Horde.
I'll keep you up.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Covering you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let the Kitsune guide you!
Healing you.
One of our enemies is being revived.
About time.
team kill.
We must push
forward.
I won't give in.
Ready for duty.
Don't fret. I see you. They have superior
Enemy here.
I'm here.
the purgatory.
Payload mobilizing. Eyes on a target. I've got you. Still empty. Covering you.
Let vengeance consume you!
I won't let you fall.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
I'm here. Keep fighting.
Looks like they were just playing it.
Reinhardt, at your service.
Not forgetting a
Ladies
payload,
and
are we?
gentlemen, start your engines!
Someone better get a fiery, because I'm on a roll.
I'm here to get healed. Keep fighting. No wonder. You're powered up. Get in there.
60 seconds remaining.
Steady.
For your wounds.
30 seconds remaining.
Hush now.
I have taken the
Payload has reached the top.
That must stay. Out of ammo. I won't let you fall. They never learn. I needed that.
Enemy spotted.
Covering you. I'll keep you up.
60 seconds remaining.
Let vengeance consume you!
Taking you out.
The Dead Sea old.
What's one more kill? Entube am in.
30 seconds.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
Vortex Crusader!
Keep it back in to the last second.
The payload is approaching its destination.
I see you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're powered up. Get in there.
Score
Assist.
3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
I never asked my father his opinion of me. Now he is beyond my reach.
I'm sure he was proud, even if he never said it.
How would you know?
Trust me, I know. I hate to work on vacation.
I'm with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Stand up straight. The gnome. I slapped the target. Taking damage. Taking care of you. I'll keep you up. I'm here. Keep fighting. No recovery. I won't let you fall. Enemy in sight.
The dragon will never be seen. The hundred continue!
This is not the end.
Enemy spotted. Enemy here. Uh-oh, the payload's moving.
شكله مؤلم.
My arrow strikes.
Help me.
Payload's on the move. Let's stop it. Looks like they were just playing dead.
I won't give in.
Enemy spotted. I think we're outnumbered.
I have you. Keep fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
If only I could
Stand up straight.
Team kill.
Hard work is rewarded.
Look! My ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is ready.
The payload's moving.
Over here.
Helden sterben nicht.
Got one here.
I'm not finished.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Get them off the payload.
Dead Sea. Let vengeance consume you!
You're powered up. Get in there.
Rains from above.
لسه قدامي كتير. Team, stop the payload.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Booyah! Diving in.
Get them off the payload. Taking care of you.
Soldier 76, reporting for duty.
Get that? Always something. This is not the end.
Enemy here! I've got this. Careful of that undercoat.
I have you. Keep fighting. Get them off the payload.
Fire in the hole!
Major pack unlocked.
We're outnumbered. Be careful. Cut the payload.
The payload is
Pushing the payload. Cut them off.
Round 2 complete. Score 3-3. Switching sides. Major pack
I'll decide my own
unlocked.
fate.
I'll give it. Not that it matters to me, but try not to hurt yourselves out there.
Battle
Down to
tools
try
here.
this.
Ready yourselves.
Right or wrong, I'm gonna finish this war.
Major pack
Don't worry,
unlocked.
I'll be right behind you.
5, 4.
This should be beneficial.
2.
My
One.
prognosis is
Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Over here. Powered up. Nice.
You call it? Behind you. Perfection at work.
Seconds remaining.
Let's get this done.
Here to assist, boosting your damage. I will humiliate them. Thanks for the boost.
10 seconds remaining.
Don't let up. We don't have much time.
Intensified.
Nah.
All enemies being revived.
There's much for you to do.
I'm back.
Quite fine. Sublime damage increase. I could use some
Round 3 complete.
I don't think
3-3. Switching
ตั้ง
sides.
เอายังไง
Major pack
Don't worry, I'll be
unlocked.
right behind you.
It's not my job to get you back alive, but stay close to me, we might manage it anyway.
You call it? If anyone requires my assistance, please inform me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Let's keep each other safe. Heilstrahl aktiviert. Feel stronger? That doesn't stop. Amplify your power. There's much for you to do. Right interfere. Feeling more powerful? Need some assistance? Healthy body, healthy mind.
Them to further the payload. The payload is approaching its destination.
Tactical visor.
Defeat.